Hey there, welcome back. Tonight, we're going to take a journey together. A slow, gentle journey back through time. About 600 years back, to be precise. We're going to experience something. Something that might sound romantic when you see it in movies. But the reality, well, the reality was quite different. We're going to spend a night at a medieval inn. Take a moment now, just settle in wherever you are. Maybe adjust your pillow. Find that comfortable position. Because we're not in any hurry tonight. We have all the time in the world. So, before you get comfortable, take a moment to like the video and subscribe. But only if you genuinely enjoy what I do here. And hey, drop a comment letting me know where you're watching from and what time it is there. I always love seeing how far this little community reaches. Now, dim the lights, maybe turn on a fan for that soft background hum, and let's ease into tonight's journey together. Picture yourself. It's late in the afternoon, and you've been walking. Walking for days, actually. 3 long days along muddy roads. Roads that wind through forests, past fields, through small villages. Your feet, they're tired. So very tired. The leather shoes you're wearing, they're not like modern shoes. They're stiff, uncomfortable. They've rubbed your feet raw in places. But you keep walking, because that's what you do. That's what everyone does. You walk until you find somewhere to rest. The sun is getting lower now. Can you see it? Dropping slowly, very slowly, behind the trees. The light is turning golden, then orange, then that deep, dusky purple that means night is coming. And when night comes, when darkness falls, the roads become dangerous. Not just a little dangerous, truly dangerous. There are bandits out there, wolves too, and other things that move in the dark. Things you'd rather not think about. Things you'd rather not think about. So when you see it, when you finally spot that inn up ahead, that crooked wooden sign swaying gently in the evening breeze, you feel something. Relief, maybe. Or at least, the hope of relief. That's where we are now, standing outside this inn, just taking a moment, breathing, before we go inside. The door is heavy, old wood, thick and dark with age. You place your hand on it, feel the rough grain beneath your fingers, and push. Slowly, the door swings open, and immediately you're met with sensation. So much sensation all at once. The warmth hits you first. After days in the cold air, the warmth feels almost overwhelming. It comes from a large fire in the center of the room. The smoke drifts up, thick and hazy, looking for somewhere to escape. There's no real chimney, not like you'd imagine. The smoke just rises, fills the upper part of the room, and eventually finds its way out through cracks and gaps. The smell is complex. That's one way to put it. There's the smell of cooking meat, mutton, probably roasting over that central fire. Mixed with that, the smell of ale, spilled ale, soaked into wooden tables in the floor. And underneath all of that, the smell of people. Many people. People who've been traveling, working, living. In medieval times, people don't bathe the way we do. Water is cold, soap is expensive or non-existent, and the idea of daily bathing, well, that's centuries away from being common. So everyone has their own scent, and in this enclosed space, all those scents blend together into something you can almost taste. Your eyes are adjusting now, adjusting to the dimness. The only light comes from the fire and a few candles. These aren't the clean-burning candles you might imagine. They're made of tallow, animal fat, and they smoke as they burn. The smell of burning fat adds another layer to the air. Around the room, you can see people, travelers like yourself, some sitting at rough wooden tables, hunched over bowls, others standing near the fire, warming themselves, a few just standing in corners, watching. The floor, beneath your feet, isn't what you'd expect either. It's covered in rushes, long dried grasses and reeds, spread thick across the floor. They're meant to absorb spills to provide insulation from the cold earth below. They're meant to absorb spills to provide insulation from the cold earth below. But they also absorb, well, everything else. Food scraps, spilled drinks, other things we won't dwell on. These rushes, they might be changed twice a year, if you're lucky. As you stand there, feeling the give of the rushes beneath your sore feet, you can hear the sounds of the room settling around you. Voices, low and murmuring. Someone laughing. A dog barking somewhere out of sight. The crackle of the fire. And there, across the room, you spot him, the innkeeper. Let's call him William. In medieval England, it seems like half the men are named William, or John, or Robert. Simple names for a simpler time. William is watching you. He's stocky, middle-aged, wearing a stained apron over his tunic. His eyes, they're taking you in, assessing. He does this all day, every day. Looks at travelers, tries to figure out how much money they have, whether there'll be trouble, what they can afford. You need to approach him, need to negotiate for a place to sleep. So you take a breath and begin walking across the room. Each step is slow, deliberate. The rushes crunch softly under your feet. People glance up as you pass, then look away. Everyone here is minding their own business, or trying to appear like they are. You reach William, stop in front of him. He's still watching you, waiting. "I need lodging," you say. Your voice sounds strange to your own ears, tired. The accent you speak with, it immediately tells him things. Tells him you're not from around here. Tells him approximately where you might be from. In medieval times, dialects are incredibly local. Someone can often tell which village you're from just by how you pronounce certain words. William nods slowly. He names a price. 4 pence for a spot in the communal sleeping chamber. It's a significant amount. About what a skilled laborer might make in a day. But what choice do you have? Sleep outside, in the dark, with the wolves and the bandits and the cold. You reach into your pouch, carefully. Count out the coins, not too quickly. You don't want to seem desperate, not fumbling. You don't want to seem like you're carrying too much money. Just steady, calm. You place the coins in his rough palm. He takes them, tests their weight, nods again. "Upstairs," he says. "Just that, upstairs." He gestures toward a dark stairway in the corner. You're tired, so tired. But first, you should probably eat something. The smell of that roasting meat. It's making your stomach clench with hunger. You've been eating hard cheese and stale bread for days. The thought of hot food, real food. But William is already turning away, toward other travelers. Other negotiations. If you want supper, you'll need to arrange it separately. For now, you just want to find a place to rest, so you head toward the stairs. The stairs are narrow, steep, made of old wood that creaks under every step. There's no railing, just stairs ascending into darkness. You place your hand on the rough stone wall for balance and climb. Slowly, one step, creak, another step, creak, up and up and up. The sounds from the main room fade behind you, become muffled, distant, and new sounds emerge. Sounds from above, voices, movement. Other travelers already upstairs. At the top of the stairs, there's a door, not closed, just slightly ajar. Warm air drifts through the gap, warmer than the stairwell, and with it, more smells. The smell of bodies, of wool, of the unchanged rushes that probably carpet the floor up here too. You push the door open and step inside. The sleeping chamber is Large. Larger than you expected. But it's not divided into rooms. There are no private spaces here. Instead, there are wooden platforms, large wooden platforms, maybe 3 feet high, running along the walls. They're like massive shared beds. And on these platforms, straw mattresses, and blankets, and people. People everywhere. Some are already lying down. Others are sitting, arranging their belongings, removing their outer layers. Some are talking quietly. Others are silent, just staring into space with that 1,000-yard stare of the exhausted traveler. You stand there for a moment, just taking it in, trying to understand the unspoken rules of this space. Where can you claim a spot? Where are the good places? The bad places? No one is going to tell you. You have to figure it out. The platform nearest the door. That seems busy. Active. People coming and going. That might mean difficult sleep. Constant disturbances. The platform in the far corner. It's darker there. Quieter maybe. But also harder to see threats coming. Harder to keep an eye on your belongings. You settle on a spot, somewhere in the middle, not too close to the door, not too far back. You make your way carefully between people, murmuring apologies, until you reach an empty section of platform. This is yours now. This 3-foot section of wooden platform, covered in a straw mattress that feels lumpy and damp through your clothes. This is what 4 pence buys you, the right to lie here, among strangers, for one night. You sit down slowly. The straw rustles beneath you, shifts. Little pieces poke through the thin fabric covering. You can already imagine how itchy this is going to be. But that's just how it is. Around you, people are settling in for the night. A merchant to your left is arranging his belongings carefully, laying out his cloak to use as a pillow. An older man across the platform is already lying down, eyes closed, though you can tell he's not actually asleep yet. Just resting, conserving energy. You notice your traveling companions more clearly now. There's a young couple, maybe newly married, whispering to each other in low tones. A group of craftsmen. You can tell by their clothes, the tools they carry. They're laughing about something. Drunk, probably, or close to it. An elderly woman sits alone, staring at nothing. Her face is weathered, tired. You wonder what her story is, where she's traveling to, why she's alone. A family, parents with 3 children, are trying to settle the children down for sleep. The children are restless, uncomfortable in this strange place. One is crying softly. The mother is shushing them, gentle but firm. The father looks worried, alert, probably afraid of thieves, afraid someone will take what little they have. You're all here together, all sharing this space, but there's a strange distance between everyone. People keep to themselves, don't make eye contact. There's no sense of community here, just parallel existence, everyone enduring the same situation separately. The light is dim. A few rushlights, like candles but even more primitive, provide minimal illumination. Mostly, it's just the fading daylight coming through the shuttered window, and that's fading fast. You lie back on the mattress. The straw shifts beneath you, makes noise, settles into new uncomfortable lumps in different places. Above you, the ceiling is low, dark wooden beams, stained with years of smoke. Cobwebs in the corners. The air up here is thick. 20 people, maybe more, all breathing in this enclosed space, all generating heat, all creating their own atmosphere. It's not quite suffocating, not yet, but you can feel it. The taveness, the staleness. You take a slow breath, hold it, release it slowly. Another breath, hold, release. Your body is starting to unwind, just a little. The constant motion of the past days, the endless walking, It's catching up with you. Your muscles ache. Deep, bone-level ache. It's catching up with you. Your muscles ache. Deep, bone-level ache. But now, you're horizontal. Not walking, not standing. Just lying here. Someone nearby is already snoring. A soft, rhythmic sound. Almost soothing in its way. The predictability of it. The steadiness. Another person is coughing. A wet, rattling cough that makes you hope very much that whatever they have isn't contagious. But there's nothing you can do about it. You're all breathing the same air, all in this together. The children are still restless. You can hear them, rustling, whispering, their mother's low voice trying to calm them. Eventually, they'll sleep. Children always do. Eventually, they'll sleep. Children always do. Eventually. Outside, beyond the shuttered windows, you can hear the evening sounds. A dog barking in the distance, voices from the street below, the creak of a cart passing, someone singing, probably drunk, their voice fading as they move away. Inside, the sounds are different, intimate. The sound of 20 people trying to find comfort, trying to rest, all in the same room. Rustling of straw, movement of fabric. A sigh here, a cough there. Whispered conversations dying out slowly. The breathing. So much breathing. Layering over itself into a kind of rhythm. You let your eyes close, just for a moment. The darkness behind your eyelids is complete, total. And in that darkness, the sounds become more prominent, more detailed. You can hear individual breaths now, some slow and deep, others shallow and quick. Someone grinding their teeth. The scratch of fingernails against skin. People dealing with the inevitable bug bites that come with straw mattresses and wool blankets. Your own body is settling deeper into the mattress. The worst of the lumps have found their places. Your muscles are releasing, slowly, so slowly. Each breath takes a little more tension with it. Time passes. You're not sure how much. Without light, without the sun's position to guide you, time becomes fluid, uncertain. Maybe it's been an hour, maybe only minutes. It doesn't matter. Time has a different quality here. Slower, more patient. The room is quieter now. Most people have stopped moving. Stopped talking. The breathing is synchronized somehow, become a collective rhythm, rising and falling, like waves on a shore. Constant, eternal. You're aware of your body now, really aware. Each point of contact with the mattress, your shoulder, your hip, your heel, each one pressing into the straw, creating its own small discomfort. But somehow, it's not unbearable. It's just sensation. Nothing more, nothing less. Your breath moves through you. In slowly, deeply, filling your lungs. Pause, then out, slowly, completely. Ending, pause, out, in, pause. At somewhere in the room. Someone inking. You hear the straw rustle. The platform creaks softly. Then stillness returns. The night is deepening around you, settling in, becoming complete. And in this darkness, in this communal space filled with strangers, there's something almost peaceful. The shared experience of exhaustion, of rest, of simply existing in this moment. You don't have to think about tomorrow yet, about the road ahead, about the miles still to walk. Right now, there is only this moment, this breath, this rest. Let the sounds fade into the background now. Let them become like distant music, something you're aware of but not focused on. Just there, part of the atmosphere, part of the night. Your body grows heavier, sinks deeper into the mattress. The straw holds you, supports you. The wool blanket over you, rough and scratchy, provides warmth, protection from the night air. You're safe here, safe enough anyway, among these travelers, these strangers who are also seeking rest, also making their way through this medieval world, also trying to survive, to travel, to reach whatever destination calls them. The breathing around you becomes your lullaby, in and out, up and down, the rhythm of life itself. Constant, unending. Your own breath joins this rhythm, becomes part of it. One breath among many, one life among many. All of you, here, together, separate but connected by this shared space, this shared night. Let yourself drift now. There's no need to fight sleep anymore. No need to stay alert. The night will pass whether you resist or surrender. And surrender is so much easier. The darkness is complete now, deep and total. A darkness that holds you, protects you. In this darkness, there is only rest, only breath, only the slow, gentle, inevitable drift into sleep. Sleep, traveler. You've walked far enough today. You've earned this rest. The medieval night watches over you, with all its sounds, all its discomforts, all its strange peace. Sleep, just sleep.